All right, let's go to the third game. These a couple games that go tomorrow in Champions League. We'll look at Dortmund plus 154 at home. The draw is plus 236, and Chelsea plus 182. Excuse me. I previewed this one on WagerTalk yesterday, and I'm going to repeat a little bit of what I said. This looks like another very good first round, round of 16, first leg match. And you look at the prices, it's fairly equal across the board on this one. And you can only lose a tie, a two-legged tie I always say it, in leg one. So I expect this to be a cagey affair. But if you look at the prices on this one, while they're even across the board, Chelsea to advance into the quarterfinal stages is minus 150. And I'm not sure you could get me, even with your own money, to the window on Chelsea to win over two legs, a minus 150, given their current form. The new owner who came in, who took over, got rid of Thomas Tuchel, brought in Graham Potter. They've won only 2 of 13 games with him at the helm. This is, if it was Roman Abramovich running the team, Graham Potter would be on the helicopter. When you get on the helicopter, it means you're not coming back with this Chelsea team. He would have been fired by now. It's just the way it is at Chelsea. Let me tell you, this is another one where I like Dortmund here. I also like Dortmund on that with the same line of thinking, taking them on the pick'em line because I expect this to be a low-scoring, cagey affair. Dortmund is healthy. Let's look at 6 games since the start of the new year. They've won all 6. Sebastian Haller back in the lineup after that illness, of course. This team is scoring goals. They're playing some very good defense. And I get it. Premier League clubs will always get the favoritism, and rightfully so. It is the best league. But this is a team that is not scoring right now, a team that's off form, playing on the road against a team that is scoring, healthy, and playing extremely well. Give me Dortmund. Pick them minus 130 on the two-way handicap, and then you can sprinkle a little bit on the plus 154 three-way money line. I think that's the right way to go. Kev, I'm going to go to you here. It's not the Frank Lampard Chelsea. It is not the Thomas Tuchel Chelsea. It's the Graham Potter Chelsea. Where are you going, my friend?
Well, I'll defend Graham Potter. I still think he's a good manager. I just think the issue is, look, they've given him a United Nations in the dressing room and be like, okay, make a team of that. And, like anything else, it took Alex Ferguson 3 years. He was nearly getting fired before he made a team. It takes time. You can't just buy success. And I honestly don't understand how Chelsea conduct their business. Almost $700 million spent since Todd Bowley took charge less than a year ago. It seems to be a process of let's buy whoever's in the papers at any particular time, see what sticks. And to be fair to Bowley as well, this was something going on before he even got there. He just seems to have amplified it, obviously. And, not to get off on a tangent, but I can't understand why more managers don't adopt Alex Ferguson's approach, as we just mentioned. Have a settled team in place, pinch 1 or 2 of the best proven league players off your upper to middle table rivals every season. Dwight York, Andy Cole, Berbatov, Rooney, the list goes on. That's what he'd do. And watch the trophies come rolling in. It's not particularly hard. At least my Football Manager 2023, I'm on my 6th straight Champions League. So I'm doing the Alex Ferguson approach there. It's paying dividends. But I just can't take Chelsea in this game for all the reasons you mentioned. 17 new players in the dressing room since July. A host of different nationalities. Obviously, they're all individually talented players, no question. But there's just no cohesion in this squad. Watch them against Fulham. They look really poor. And it's just going to take a lot of time to build. You just can't buy success, as I said. When we talked about the last game, you look at that relationship in midfield between Leroy Sané and Serge Gnabry at Bayern Munich. Again, you can't just buy 2 brilliant players and have them playing like that. The chemistry between both players. The last point I'll make about this, I don't understand that you can spend almost $700 million and still have Kai Havertz as your main target man up front. It's just like, what? But look, all that aside, Dortmund are riding red hot right now. 6 straight wins across all competitions. They rank as the Bundesliga's best team in 2023 as well. And they always step up in big games in Europe as well. Went undefeated across the group stage, very nearly beat Manchester City outright over in Manchester as well. So I believe Chelsea are going to have a tough time in this one. And like you, I like Dortmund and Peckham here.
All right. So basically, Kevin talked for about 3 minutes, which I love, broke this game down exactly how he should have, and then said, Carm, I agree with you. And that is what I love, Kevin. This is why you are the man. Can't wait to see you in Vegas in August at the WagerTalk meet and greet, which will be the weekend of August 19th. Come out. Kevin Dolan's coming. He's going to do the 18-pint Guinness challenge. We are going to line them up, and if he can finish all 18, I'm going to pick up the tab. And even if he finishes them all, he'll forget that I actually said I was going to pick up the tab, and I'll leave him with the bill.